Let's get started right now with QuickBooks Online Basics, because if you aren't comfortable navigating your accounting system, you're flying blind in your business. And that costs you real money, wasted hours, and missed opportunities to grow. The truth is, every business owner I work with who's struggling with bookkeeping feels overwhelmed by QuickBooks at first. But once you understand your way around the dashboard and how to find exactly what you need, you'll save hours every month and finally get the financial clarity your business deserves. Here's why this matters for your business right now. QuickBooks Online isn't just a tool for accountants. It's your financial command center. When you know how to navigate it effectively, you can spot cash flow issues before they become crises, track income accurately, and categorize expenses so tax time isn't a nightmare. Plus, QuickBooks Online's cloud-based platform means you can access your financials anytime, anywhere, which is vital when you're juggling client calls, marketing, and product launches. You're investing in this program because you want to reduce hours spent on bookkeeping by up to 50%. That all starts with mastering the dashboard and understanding your plan's features. So let's walk through the QuickBooks Online interface together, step by step. When you log in, the first thing you'll see is the company snapshot. This is your financial dashboard, a high-level view of your business's health. You'll see your bank account balances, invoices awaiting payment, expenses due, and profit and loss summaries all in one place. Think of it like your business's financial dashboard on a plane. You want to glance here first before making any major moves. Now, look to the left side of the screen. This is your main navigation menu. Here you'll find your primary modules: sales, expenses, banking, reports, and so on. Don't let the menu overwhelm you. Start by familiarizing yourself with sales and expenses, because that's where you'll record your day-to-day transactions. On the banking tab is where your bank feed lives. This is where QuickBooks pulls transactions from your linked accounts so you don't have to enter everything manually. Above the navigation menu, you'll notice the Quick Create menu marked with a plus sign. This menu lets you add invoices, expenses, deposits, and more with just a couple of clicks. When you're busy, this is where you go to quickly enter transactions without hunting through menus. Before we move on, let's clarify the differences between the Simple Start, Essentials, and Plus plans. Simple Start covers the basics. You can track income and expenses, capture sales tax, and produce basic reports. Essentials adds bill management and time tracking, which is perfect if you pay contractors or track work hours. Plus includes everything in Essentials, plus inventory tracking and project profitability, which matters if you're managing products or multiple projects. Make sure you're on the plan that fits your business needs. Upgrading later is always an option, but starting on the right plan saves headaches. Now, let's talk about recording income and expenses. This is the lifeblood of your accounting. QuickBooks offers 3 ways to record income. First, invoices. Use these when you bill clients and expect payment later. When you create an invoice, QuickBooks tracks it as accounts receivable until the payment arrives. Second, sales receipts. These are for immediate payments, like when a customer pays you at the time of sale, either in cash or card. Third, bank feed matching. When your bank transactions import automatically, QuickBooks tries to match deposits to existing invoices or sales receipts to keep everything in sync. For expenses, the bank feed is your best friend. When your bank transactions come in, review and categorize each one correctly. For example, if you see a charge for office supplies, categorize it as office expenses rather than miscellaneous. This precision will pay off at tax time and help you understand where your money goes. Also, add any bills you receive but haven't paid yet into QuickBooks to track accounts payable. Next, running reports is where you get real insight into your business performance. The 3 reports you must master first are the profit and loss, the balance sheet, and the statement of cash flows. The profit and loss report answers the big question, are you making money? It shows your income, expenses, and net profit over a specified period. The balance sheet tells you what you own and owe, your assets, liabilities, and equity at a snapshot in time. Lastly, the statement of cash flows shows how cash moves in and out of your business, crucial for understanding if you have the cash to pay bills and invest in growth. When you run these reports, customize the date ranges to match your business cycles, monthly, quarterly, or yearly. You can also compare periods to spot trends, like if your expenses are rising faster than income. These insights help you make smarter decisions, like where to cut costs or when to invest in marketing. Now, let me share the most common mistakes I see business owners make with QuickBooks Online navigation and transaction recording. First, skipping the dashboard and trying to jump directly into reports or entries without understanding the layout. This leads to confusion and errors. Take the time to learn the dashboard flow. Second, miscategorizing expenses, putting personal expenses or loan payments into the wrong buckets. This throws off your reports and your tax filings. Always double check expense categories. Third, ignoring bank feed matches and manually entering duplicates. Trust QuickBooks to match transactions when possible. It saves time and avoids duplication errors. Here's what I want you to do today before moving on. Log into your QuickBooks Online account and spend 15 minutes exploring the dashboard and navigation menu. Open the company snapshot and identify where your bank balances, invoices, and expenses live. Then, click through the Quick Create menu and familiarize yourself with how to add an invoice and an expense. Finally, confirm which QuickBooks plan you're on and note which features you have access to. This simple walkthrough will set the foundation for everything else you do in QuickBooks. Once you've got this navigation down, you're ready to dive into recording your income and expenses with confidence. That's where the real magic happens, tracking your money flow accurately so you can focus on growing your business, not scrambling to fix your books. Let's get you there.